Hey! Today we are finally making my most requested video ever, probably. I'm finally here filming a tattoo tour video, which sounds really weird. I feel like I don't know what the fuck is up with my voice today. I just turned 22 weeks ago, which means that I have been getting tattoos and have had tattoos for 2 years now. I currently have 11 tattoos, and I kept putting this video off because I want a sleeve on this arm, and I was waiting because like I'm not that happy with how it looks right now. Like I just want it to be done. So it's taking me a lot of time. It is a lot of money also to get tattoos. I need to appreciate the journey, the tattoo journey that I've been on for the past 2 years. We're gonna start this video by going first to last. So we're gonna start with my first tattoo, which I got when I just turned 18. I've wanted tattoos since I was like 13 or 14, and I was like begging my mom when I was 16 to let me go get one. Luckily she said no, because I probably would have gotten something stupid. I didn't know how I'd feel about tattoos, so I got this little guy on my right hand middle finger. Supposed to be 2 little roses, I don't know, but it looks like I drew it with Sharpie. It was not done well at all. This is probably my worst tattoo. When I was 18, I was going through some stuff with my parents and like learning new things, and when I turned 18 I was like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I got this tattoo of flowers to remind me that I can always grow and I can always learn. There's always room for growth. When I got this, I was like, sick, so much meaning. I'm gonna look at it and be like, you know what, you're doing great. You can always learn, you can always grow. What was my second tattoo? I don't even remember. Oh yeah. Tattoo number 2 is behind this mirror of a beautiful in the castle dragon. That just reminded me of Shrek when like the mirror is going over the princesses. So I got this like 6 months into being 18. I think it was like September of 2017. This was a walk-in tattoo at a really shitty tattoo shop. I got it matching with my friend Sophia, the girl who I traveled Thailand with. We went skydiving together, and we were either going to get matching tattoos of like little umbrella men, like the army men, like with the parachute and stuff, and it was gonna be little and cute right there. Or she also came up with the idea of just like swirls to represent the wind and freedom and how we went skydiving together. So since it was a walk-in tattoo, we didn't really trust the guy to do like a really good army man guy thing, which we were right to assume because he couldn't even do a swirly. So honestly, I like this tattoo. I think it's really cute. I have a little matching tattoo with my childhood best friend. My third tattoo was done the same day that I got this one in the same shop by the same guy. The S on this one is really messed up, which really bothers me. When I get my sleeve, I'm gonna have this tattoo covered up, so I guess it's nice for me to talk about it in this video before it gets covered up. I got this tattoo for the Tame Impala song, Yes I'm Changing. I'm sure you guys have heard it. If not, you should go listen to it. The link will be down in the description. The song at the time really meant a lot to me. It showed me that I don't have to be the same person that I was in high school or how anybody knows me here in Fort Wayne. So I got it tattooed on me, and here we are. Shitty tattoos are out of the way now. I'm going into my nicer tattoos because at this time I found my tattoo artist that I still have to this day. Tattoo number 4, which is like my first legitimate tattoo. I completely forget what this part of my body is called. There's a specific name for these tattoos. Not my chest piece, but I literally don't know what to call it. It's like underboob tattoos. I don't fucking know. It hurt so much when it was getting done, but honestly it hurt worse like 2 or 3 days after because I couldn't even like stretch my ribs at all. So this tattoo, yes, it looks really cool, but also it does have a meaning for me. The meanings of my tattoos all seem pretty cheesy, and that's why I also wanted to put this video off, because nobody's gonna understand your tattoos like you do, but that doesn't really matter, and that's why I'm doing this video now, because even if I can't put it into words, at least they mean something to me, and maybe it will inspire you. Kindness comes from within, and as long as you're kind to yourself, it can bloom outwards and you can bring kindness to everybody else around you. This tattoo just sort of reminds me to be kind to myself and focus on myself mind-wise, spirit-wise, and then I can bring that to others in my life, and happiness and joy and love in other people's lives. Just a side note, but I tried to get this tattoo done in Amsterdam when I was away in May of 2018, but I got a quote and she told me it was going to be $800. I knew that I could get it a lot cheaper at home, so I waited to go to my artist here in Fort Wayne rather than pay $800 just to get it in Amsterdam. Tattoo number 5 is maybe one of my favorite tattoos ever, and it's only because it has a lot of meaning, and I'm gonna cry talking about it. Oh my god. Guys, I cannot get this deep. Okay. Tattoo number 5 is my snake. So this tattoo kind of has two meanings. The first meaning is the most important meaning to me. It's sort of hard to explain, I guess. So snakes are ultimately looked at as a bad thing nowadays. Like, somebody can call you a snake and you don't, that's not good. You don't have to look at snakes as a bad thing though. They shed their skin, and that symbolizes rebirth and transformation, and that's sick. So looking at the opposite views on how you can look at snakes, you can look at it as a good thing of like transformation, immortality, all that cool stuff that you can like always reinvent yourself, whatever, shedding your skin. Or you can look at snakes as like the bad, fucking disgusting. You can look at a snake or anything however you want, like it's your view, your perception. The snake is here to remind me that I can't judge anybody for their mistakes because I fuck up too, and also I don't think there are good and bad people. I just think there are people who make decisions and choices, and I mean, I do the same thing, so we're all human. Don't judge people. Also, Taylor Swift Reputation may have had a little thing in there that I was like, it would be really cool, you know? So Taylor Swift is like a tiny portion of why I got this tattoo too. Another side note, I don't know how I forgot this, but I passed out when I was getting this tattoo because I forgot to eat. So if you're getting a tattoo, make sure to eat beforehand. It was so embarrassing. She just started doing the outline. It was like 10 a.m. Hadn't eaten anything yet. Everything started to go black, and I was like, I think I'm gonna pass out now. And then I started sliding out of my chair. She gave me a pixie stick, and then I was good, but it was really embarrassing. Make sure to eat if you get a tattoo. Tattoo number 6 is what I need a muscle shirt to show off. Is cherubs, and the one cherub is holding roses and passing it to the other cherub. I got this tattoo when I started getting into crystals and tarot cards. I myself am not religious. I would consider myself agnostic. I am not here to say what is right or what is good or what is bad. I don't know what is out there, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But this tattoo is just sort of to remind me that I think that there is something. Also, I chose roses for the flowers that they're handing to each other because roses have thorns. They're beautiful, but they have thorns. I think that that's kind of like life, you know? Like, there's beautiful aspects of life, but there's also shitty moments, but you have to accept the flowers or life for the good and the bad. I got this tattoo when I was in Thailand for a month. The trip was coming to a close. I was kind of nervous to get a tattoo in Thailand because I heard that sometimes they don't change the needles there because there's no like laws for tattoos, I guess. But on my last 2 days, I noticed in the hostel I was staying at, there was like ads for a tattoo shop, tattoo parlor. I asked the receptionist about it, and her name was Apple, and she started talking to me and saying that it was her tattoo shop. So she was like, I can take you there later today if you want to get a tattoo. The time came, and I got on the back of her motorbike, and she drove me to her tattoo parlor. I got this tattoo specifically because at the time I was reading The Alchemist, and I just got done with my trip. It just sort of reminds me of The Alchemist, and you should read The Alchemist. The Alchemist. I'm just gonna keep saying the name of the book. Tattoo number 8 I got in Spain. I got it in Ciudad Real when I was au pairing. I was walking around town on my day off, and I just kind of decided that I wanted to get a tattoo in Europe. So I found this tattoo shop and I walked in. I wanted to just schedule an appointment so that I could like start thinking about a tattoo, but the guy told me that he could get me in literally right then. So he's like, do you have any ideas? And I was like, well, I'm an Aries. This is really spontaneous. I'm gonna get a ram because Aries, the symbol for Aries is a ram, and it's such an Aries thing to do, to literally just go in and impulsively get a tattoo. Tattoo Tattoo number 9 is my ship in a bottle. I got this tattoo like 2 months ago now. This is the tattoo that I had in mind when I was in Europe as well. I tried to get a tattoo appointment to get this done when I was in Berlin, and it just kind of represented travel for me and like the fact that I can literally go anywhere at any time. I sent this over to a tattoo artist in Berlin when I was there, and to be nice, her sketch was shit. It's not that it was shit, it was just not what I wanted. So I ended up getting it when I got back here in Fort Wayne. This is probably my second favorite tattoo I have, just because I love the way it looks, and like the black detail in it is so good. I also really like the placement of this one. I think it fits really, really well on my arm, and I think it's gonna look really cool in my sleeve. About to die, so I have to wrap this up. Tattoo number 10 is this heart and brain combo. A lot of people have told me they think it's an acorn. A lot of people just fucking think it's a heart. But indeed it is half a heart and half a brain. I got this because you have to wear your heart on your... No, I'm kidding. I got this tattoo. Number 1, it looks cool. Number 2, flowers, which is a big theme of basically all of my tattoos. I really like the idea of this one. I think that you have to use your heart and your brain in every decision that you make. Tattoo number 11 finally is this dagger on my arm. I got this tattoo on my 20th birthday. I think it fits in really well, and this is the first tattoo that I've actually gotten that doesn't really have a meaning to me. It's just I wanted to tattoo on my birthday. Those are all my tattoos. As you can see, 9 of them are on my arm, and then I only have 2 on other parts of my body. This is the video. I hope you guys liked it. It's probably a million years long, so thank you so much for watching the entire thing. I hope my explanations kind of made sense. Bye! Thank you for watching.